Hello, I'm Julie Samaka with Southern Charm Wreaths, where we make beautiful wreaths and teach you how to make and sell them. In this video, a sneak peek of this month's featured wreath in our Wreath Making of the Month Club. The first thing I'm going to start with is a 14-inch grapevine wreath. If you want to paint your wreath, you can paint it. If you want to spray paint it, I'm just going to leave mine this natural color. And we've got two ribbons. We've got a 2.5-inch watercolored ribbon in the colors of purple, teal, and pink. And then we've got a 1.5-inch lavender ribbon. If you do a little test, I would do it on the top or the very bottom. Now, it did not come through. However, if you do have your staple come through, let me show you what you can do. You can just take a little piece of your ribbon, and I've done this before. You're just going to fold it up a couple of times, and then you're going to use that. Put your staple down. I take my sign and I lay it on to try to figure out the best way to place this. Okay, so if I know that I'm going to put my sign over here, I'm going to put the bow on the opposite side. The reason we do that is for balance. And now what I want to do is pinch. We've got my two pinchy fingers right here that, you know, where you go pinch someone on the tushy. Got my pinchy fingers right here, and I'm going to feed in the ribbon. It's pleated when I do that. All right, so here we have our pieces. These are what we call a spray. So a spray consists of multiple different greenery and flowers, and they are positioned. Come over to our bow, and we're going to insert it into our grapevine wreath. We're going to make sure that we follow the grain of the grapevine wreath going in this direction. All right, so this is what I wanted to show you. If for some reason your paper comes off right here, so what you can do is you can use your steel pick machine, or you can use wooden floral picks. I know a lot of people haven't invested in a steel pick machine yet. Do you see all of this green tape right here? So we do not want that showing. So what we can do to hide that is moss. So what I'm going to do is put some hot glue on top of that green tape that's showing right here. And then we're going to attach some moss. And then make sure that you bend and shape all of the pieces into place. Well, I say place. You're just trying to make it look real. So really, I'm trying to keep it to where I'm filling in some of the holes up here. And it could be that we even divide these even further. Now, one of the things you can do is fill in where there's some little bit of holes with your ribbon streamers. All right, so now what I'm going to do is look at my wreath and figure out where do I want some streamers. I definitely want something to come up here, but you can add more eggs if you wanted to. So these are, you know, you can find these eggs anywhere, like Hobby Lobby. All right, and then you're going to just add it that way. So the next thing I want to do is clean up the back of the wreath and add a hanger. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bend it just like this. So we have a hook. The hoop right here is where the hook is going to be, and we want the wreath to sit in front of that, right? So that's how we want to attach it. This is your wreath, and then you're going to take these other pieces up around the wreath and then circle around, and this is what's going to give you a hook.